Good morning, happy Monday. I'm trying to stay out of everyone's way. I snuck out to the car because there are several meetings going on throughout the house and I didn't want to disturb anybody. I know I never gave you an update on my mom yesterday, which I'm going to do now. And then I never I never gave you the cow story, so it probably makes no sense whatsoever that Deb and Rob were mooing. It makes no sense. My mom is still the same. She knows who I am, my dad is. I mentioned a couple of other family members. I showed her some pictures. Some people she remembers, some she doesn't. And it seems like the younger people, like my grandson, who's will be 9 months, she doesn't know who he is, which it makes sense. I mean, that's the newest thing. She's unable to, well, I shouldn't say unable to. They tried to stand her up and she didn't either want to or she couldn't. I'm not quite sure. We are taking a break from visiting the hospital today because we've been there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're going tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. My dad needed a break. He is mentally stressed out. He watched my mom go downhill prior to surgery for about 4 to 6 weeks. Then he went through the surgery and now he's going through this, and he's going to be 85, and that's a lot for an 85-year-old, 84-year-old, 85-year-old to deal with. So we suggested he do what he normally does, and that's he gets up and he goes to breakfast with a bunch of his buddies. That's what they do every day. So he did that. He went grocery shopping today, and I promised I would call the hospital for some updates. That's what we're going to do. My sister lives a half hour away from my dad. So when we drive to get my dad, that's a half hour, and we pick up my dad and drive 2 hours to Indy. So he is in the car 4 hours a day every time we drive to Indy. He does not want to stay overnight. He wants to sleep in his own bed. He's a creature of habit. That's where I get it. He wants to see my mom, but it is so hard for him to see her like that. He can take it in small increments, but that's all he can take. That's why he doesn't want to stay in Indy. He doesn't want to stay there long periods of time because that's just how he is. Some people, it doesn't bother them to see their loved ones weak, but for him, when she doesn't recognize him and when she is not herself and is weak, it kills him, like literally breaks his heart. So we're hoping to have the biopsy and the spinal tap results back hopefully Wednesday. And then we'll go see her tomorrow. I'm going to call the nurse, get all the updates and let him know. But today, like I said, he went to breakfast with his buddies, went to the grocery store, and he needs a mental break. He kept saying in the car the last couple days, boy, I can't remember anything. My mind is just, and I said, it's because there's so much, Dad. Just take a break and it will be okay. It will be okay. Everything will, one way or another. And then also in the back of his mind, he doesn't know what's going to happen to my mom. So there's just 1,000 things that's going on in his brain. So he needed a day off. On to something that's funny. We all need something funny. Very long story short, when I visited not even a couple weeks ago, I was here, was it Thursday through Sunday? And then I came back Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. There is a cow that's running loose. It got away from its owner 2 miles away from my sister. It's been running around in this area, and it's actually running in the cornfields behind my sister's house. So last time I was here, my sister and I were out on her porch. We were talking, and then we heard a cow mooing. And we chased that sound everywhere, and it turned out that Deb's sister and brother-in-law put a speaker out in the woods of a cow mooing. Deb is finding hoof prints in various areas, and you can see where the corn has been chewed on, laid on, etc. So I don't know if anybody's playing, I don't think they're playing a trick, because that's a lot of, I mean, there are lots of areas where the corn's gone. So that's why Deb and Rob were out mowing. They were mowing. They were trying to find the cow. And that's the update then on the cow and on my mom. I did want to mention that corksicle, this thing, I need a replacement because this, I have literally beaten it up. I use this every single day. They're having up to 60% off on lots of their tumblers. They have different size tumblers. I think we have 6 or 7 of their products because that's all we use. Rob has some really nice travel coffee mugs. They've got, are they called koozies? Cozies? What you put a can in? My mind is going. I think I'm stressed. I will put the link here just in case you want to take a peek because, like I said, there's up to 60% off on some of their items. Just finished dinner. My sister's in working a little bit. Rob and Deb are chasing the cow. They're out on the, I want to say 4-wheeler, but that's not right. I don't know what they're on. The 4-wheeler golf cart, whatever it's called, they're out looking. And if you are a fan of Antique Candle Co. candles, these are on sale currently. Buy 2, get 1 free. That ends September 29th. They always offer their happiness guarantee. If you are not a fan of the candle, they will replace it with one that you do. My favorite are the pumpkin ones that came out. Pumpkin number 1, pumpkin number 2, number 3. They're all good. Main Street Bakery is absolutely amazing. Pumpkin bread is good. Pumpkin spice. They're all such great candles. I forgot to mention, they always offer free shipping and they ship fast. They send out their products within 1 to 2 business days of your order. It always amazes me how fast they arrive. Candles make good Christmas presents too. Christmas is just right around the corner. To Target to return a couple things, and I was walking down this is called Hearth and Hand aisle. It's their kitchen aisle. They have so many good things. I wanted to show you a couple things I'm picking up because I'm really picky about my dish towels. I like them a certain way, and they've got the exact ones that I love. These are the towels I was talking about. These are only $3.99, and they're the ones that absorb water. That's the kind I like. Actually, there's one here that's open, and it's really big. And it has a little doohickey right here if you want to hang it. And they come in all different colors. Only $3.99. They have this one. They've got a striped one, those, and this one. I'm going to grab this one with the burgundy stripe. And if you like baking and cooking, not utensils, but things that you need, like measuring cups, this one is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It looks like wavy glass, and they have it in this size, and they also have it in the size. I think those are so cool.